What is going on, everyone? Happy Monday, and I'm super pumped to tell you what we're going to discuss today, what we're going to get into, but more importantly, I want you guys to start getting excited again. And the two areas we're going to talk about today is really going to lean into this. One is about being authentic to yourself, and two is starting to create fun back in your life, and how we're going to do that today. So before we start, guys, massive shout out to everyone who is a Patreon member, massive shout out to everyone who is listening to this, who's learning, who's growing, and who wants to be better. And that's what essentially this podcast, this Monday Motivation is all about. So kudos, guys. Thank you so much. So in saying that, it's been some exciting stuff happening at the moment. But the biggest thing I want you to talk about right now is and what I want to talk about, let's get that right in myself, is being authentic to who you are. So you know what's harder than a Monday morning alarm is pretending to be someone that you're not. And I see this so often with so many people who come into my door, come into my Zoom calls or work on my programs. The person they are when they start is totally different to the person they are at the end. And the biggest thing about that is becoming true to yourself. Now, and when I'm saying that right now, what I'm trying to say is, you might have done exceptionally well in your career and you've been rewarded with a good paying job, or you might be rewarded with a nice car, a house, a holiday, whatever it is, opportunities. And you felt overstaged of your life. For you to show that you're good, you've had to fit in. And it's worked to an extent. But now you've got to the level of fulfillment in, that should have been my goal in my career. That should have been my personal goal or lifestyle goal. But then underlying that is when you get there, you're feeling empty still. You're not feeling true to yourself. And I talk about it a lot. But every time I'm talking about it is because I want to bring this up into the surface of your life. Do you ever find sometimes that you are essentially feeling uneasy around people? You're trying to fit into groups that actually don't align with who you are. But you're trying to fit into these groups. You're trying to be liked, wanted. And there's a belief system underneath that of, if I feel good enough, if I get proved that I'm accepted by them, I'm accepted by myself. But I'm going to tell you right now, that is the worst thing that you can ever do. The biggest thing I want you to do in this journey is get more comfortable in who you are, feel more secure in who you are, get more comfortable in the true you. That's when you're going to feel more aligned, in tune, confident in yourself. Fuck the rest. I'm telling you right now, get rid of the rest, that mentality in your head. Get rid of it. It's not going to work for you. It's going to be a forever empty pit, and you're going to start to be surrounding yourself with people you don't truly want to be around, but you're trying to fit in. Imagine fitting in with people you truly don't want to be around. Imagine rubbing shoulders with people in the business that you don't truly align with. And you go home, you're feeling empty. Well, understand, you've been masking it all day. You've been masking it on the weekend socially. Be true to you. And we're going to talk about this today. And I want you to start to ask yourself questions like this. If I was being true to myself, what would that look like? If I was surrounding myself with certain type of people, who would they be like? Would it be you going for drinks all the time? Would it be you going out gallivanting and partying? Or would it be you that likes to have honest and open conversations and start to get real with your stuff, start to get inspired about what you're doing, what ambitions you have, and having someone else around you that's like, yeah, I'm doing the same? Well, amazing. But you need to start to ask yourself the real questions, because if you're feeling like you're feeling depleted every time you're in situations or circles or friendships, probably reality is you're not really being true to yourself. You're not being true to yourself. So how are you going to do that is building internal confidence, building internal self-belief. And the self-esteem that you have right now is not up to a standard that you need. Now, don't be afraid. There's so many people out there that struggle with self-esteem. But you can do something about that. You can start to find fun and find joy in who you are and start to do those things. If you want to go to that fancy restaurant, if you want to go do that hike, if you want to do that holiday, you can do those things. And the right people are going to be there when you do it. And the wrong people, well, they won't be there anymore. Now, I'm not telling you to burn people or get rid of people out of your life, but I'm starting to tell you to be true to yourself and start to find out what your circles are. So how I see this is growing up, right? Let's just say you've been in school, growing up, you've had loads of friends. You've had loads and loads of friends. And there's 3 layers of circles: outer circle, a middle circle, and inner circle. let's just say for this, for instance, right now, you've been coming to school and you've come out of school and you've got all these friends and they're all in this inner circle. And then you get into your 20s or you get into your 30s or the 40s or 50s and you've never really looked at that circle. And you're starting to hang out with everyone, starting to trying to fit into their lives, their worlds, their models. And it's not aligned with you anymore. That might be that these guys are drinking more excessively. These guys love to gossip and drama. These guys like to party more. And you don't want to do that anymore. And that's totally fine. And that's good for you. Or you don't want to do it to that level. We want to start to get real with where you want to put these people in your life. What circle they're going to be in. Are they in the outer circle where you maybe touch base on every 6 weeks? So they reach out to you and like, hey, let's catch you. We're like, yeah, let's grab a coffee. Or you know what? I might catch up with you here or there. Or I might just drop you text. Then you have the middle circle. That's where people you might want to start going to the gym with. Or that's people that you start to feel like, you know, we get along. We do similar things. I like to go for coffees. I like to go for food. I like to have genuine conversations. I like to see where we're at. They're there. You touch base with them maybe every week or every other week. And then you have your inner circle. These are the people you truly love and people's opinions that you truly value. Now, they're in that inner circle. Now, you need to realize and be true to yourself. Who was in that inner circle? It might be your partner. It might be your family members. It might be your best mates. It might be your dog is in there. He might not give you the answer, but he'll damn straight be honest with you and love you. So, that makes no sense, the last part. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at right now is you need to justify and figure out what is your inner circle and stop giving attention to the people in the outer circle. Stop trying to get validation. Stop trying to get reassurance from people that's opinion deep down is not important to you. Or deep down, you don't really want to spend time with them. You had a season together. You had a summer, a winter, a spring. Be past that. You've moved on. They've moved on. You've moved on. You've gone different journeys. Give them love and move on. And be true to you. Because the right people are waiting there for you. The new people that you need to grow to. You've got to be comfortable in getting lonely in that period too. But the biggest thing out of all of this is when you start to worry about people, start to worry about situations, venues, bumping into people, seeing people going to this event and so-and-so is going to be there. Start to think about it as in, am I creating this or is this actually true? Can I be true to myself in these environments? Now, that's the challenge. That's the discomfort you need to sit in. And when you can sit in there long enough, that's when you start to go and learn more about yourself. That's when you start to feel more comfortable with who you are. But the only way through this is through it. You can't go around this. You can't remove yourself. You can't run away. You've got to go through the ugly to get the beautiful. Now, this might sound pretty weird, but it's not. Trust me right now. The journey that you're on, if you are this person, if this is resonating with you, is a journey about getting comfortable with who you are. Now, people who come into my programs after 10, 12 weeks working with me, they see the change massively. They see the change of the person who starts and who ends. They might think that they're trying to improve their business or they're trying to improve their relationship with their partner. The biggest relationship you're going to improve is the one with yourself. And when you start to change that relationship, everything else shifts. Everything else shifts. I'm telling you right now, the beliefs you have, the roadblocks are gone. The love you have, the connection you have, the confidence you have, the energy you have, it all shifts because you put yourself first. It's a massive thing. Absolutely massive. So, ask yourself, am I making choices because I want to or because I want approval? Confidence isn't found in pretending. It's found in acceptance in yourself. And the only way of doing that is being true to you. So, what I want to roll this into right now, and this is for a lot of the people who have been in my programs, who are in my programs, and this is the biggest thing right now, when people come to me, they want to improve, right? They want to make more money. They want to improve their relationships. They want to improve their health. They want to improve their structure, their routine. They want to get that overwhelm out of their mind and start to have clarity. And you can have all of those things. But one thing I want you to do on this journey is have fun. Now, if you're not putting time aside for fun, you need to start to think to yourself, well, what is fun for me? What is fun for Ollie? If you can start to recognize that if I don't celebrate these wins in my life, these milestones, then what is this all for? It's like nearly, on your deathbed and you've got loads of money in the bank and you've got no one to give it to, and it's just sitting there and you're going to die one day. So all good having this pot of money, but if you can't use it, then what's the point in having it? So you need to have fun on the way. And that doesn't have to be money oriented. This could just be in general. Maybe you need to spend more time with your loved ones. Maybe you want to make more time with your dad. He's getting old. You know, that's one thing that I want to do. And I'm very blessed to be close to my family, but I want to take my dad to a football game. I want to take him to a game because I know he loves that. And I know it's mine and his time of bonding. I'm going for something fun where I'm going away for Christmas and spending time with my brother abroad who's in Australia. That's fun for me, but I've got to prioritize that. And have goals, like financial goals. What do you want to do? Do you want to save up for a deposit on a house? Do you want to buy a car that you really want? Is it you want to go and save up X amount to do something? Or you want to go on that nice trip and you need to make that £1,000? Whatever it is, start putting these in there. Get excited about what you're doing. Stop ticking boxes. This is what's going to ignite a fire in you guys. I'm telling you right now, you need to start to live and prioritize your needs. Prioritize them, please. So the two areas we've spoken about right now is being real with yourself in every area of your life. Be comfortable to say what's on your mind if it's authentic. Be comfortable in doing what you want to do. Be comfortable in changing your environment. Be comfortable in spending time with people you truly want to do. Don't spend your time with people for the sake of ticking a box or trying to fit in. If you are 40, 50, any age you are, stop wasting time. You're not in school anymore. Be real to you. There's someone waiting on the other side of that realness who is more aligned with who you are wanting to become. Now, the other side of that is have fun on the way. So if you are a goal setter, if you are ambitious, if you are listening to this right now, it's pretty obvious the reality is that you want more out of life. But you got to have fun on the way, guys. So start putting in right now. If you are doing something in the next 90 days, and it's a challenge, if it's a program, if it's a career-driven chance, a challenge you're doing, whatever it is, start to get real with that. But more importantly, start rewarding yourself. Book a weekend away. Go to that nice hotel you want to do. Go eat in that nice restaurant. Stop putting off those things. You deserve it, guys. Start giving yourself that love that you require and you need. So, guys, it's an absolute pleasure doing things like this. And I'm human too. I need these reminders. But I've put them in place, thank God for that. Now, before you start and want to figure out, how can I get more involved with Ollie? How can I get more involved with what he's doing? How can I get into a position where I'm ready to jump? And the biggest thing I hear with so many people is that, you know, I've got so-and-so coming up. I've got bills right now. I've got a holiday I'm paying off. I'm paying a car loan. I've got a mortgage. Life is tough. Yep. Well, you know what? The longer you wait, life will get tougher. So, cut the BS out yourself right now. When you're going to start to prioritize yourself, an investment in yourself is going to be the game changer that you need. So in saying that, I have a Rise Up program starting on the 20th, I believe, of September. So we've got a couple of weeks before that's ready to rock and roll. Now, if you want to start to get more time back, have more energy, and start to fall back in love with life, this program is going to be a game changer. You're going to get all of this in 10 weeks. So if you're starting to feel burnt out right now, starting to resent work, starting to feel overwhelmed, doubting yourself, and it's starting to impact your confidence, do not wait to that mortgage. Do not wait for that bill. Start to do it now. Prioritize your needs. I'm being serious right now. You need to get this fire back in yourself, not just for yourself, but your loved ones too. So this 10-week program is going to transform your life. It's going to transform your bank balance, and it's going to transform the love that you have in every area. I'm telling you right now, this is the game changer, guys. So if you are keen, if you are interested and you want to find out more about it, Ollie, I'm ready to make that change. Simply email me at admin@ollioils.com or go on Instagram, drop me a message, or it's a link in my bio, and you can jump on a call and we'll get this set up for you. This is for a bargain price as well, guys. It's a game changer. I'm telling you right now, you won't get this program for cheaper than what it is. And it's for 10 weeks. Imagine that, committing to this for 10 weeks and changing your life. Pretty impressive. I know. Right, guys, thank you so much. Happy Monday. Let's rip into this week. And honestly, I'm telling you right now, put yourself first because you deserve it. Let's go.